Hey there, folks. All right, everybody, welcome back to those of you that are here. It is right now 9:01 p.m. Eastern Time, and the Big Brother Canada 7 episode just ended with the eviction. So spoiler alert for those who do not want to hear the eviction yet. If you're on the West Coast or in the Mountain Time Zone, you may not have heard this, so if you do not want to hear it, this is your warning. I'll give you 5 seconds to close your ears, and then I will say who it is that won, or actually who actually got, damn it, who got evicted. So, spoiler alert, for those who were not able to watch the episode, Kailyn was evicted, Mama K was evicted by a unanimous 10-0 vote. After she outed herself yesterday as a 42-year-old mom of 4, technically 5, and she spilled the beans on her whole life, or at least her background, and what she deceived the rest of the house on. She also at that time found a perfect opportunity to pick on each and every person's game in the house. Oh, we have a 1-minute countdown coming up. It appears there are only 5 people left in the comp, or 4 actually. Adam is out. It appears Dane is still in. We got 50 seconds counting. I'm going to camera 4 just to get a better angle of who's on the stage left, that's left here. Come on. Okay, it appears that Sam, Dane, possibly Kiki it looks like. We're getting close to that timer. Okay. Somebody just sat down. Cory just got eliminated. Cory just got eliminated. We've got Dane. We've got Sam. We've got Damien. Last 3 remaining. Sam, Damien, and Dane. The Great Dane. The Great Dane who jumped away from his post during this competition just to get a bite to eat. And came back. That boy got nourishment while he was in this game. And that might be just enough to get him the win. Who knows? But Sam and Damien are standing at side-by-side podiums. And Dane is kind of landlocked where he's at. He's separated by 3 full podiums that are empty between he and Damien. And then Damien and Sam are right next to each other. So the game started with 11 people in the comp. It is now down to 3. This comp has now been going on for over almost 2.5 hours. And this is an endurance comp, clearly. It's not the hardcore of endurance comps. It's just simply a matter of standing there and getting your finger ready to hit that buzzer when the 1-minute clock comes up and it times out. And you're not aware of that 1-minute button, that 1-minute timer. The timer's only up there for the benefit of those of us that are watching. So I'm going to go back to that widespread screen so I can see when the clock comes up, because then it will give me the full image of everyone on there that's left, and screen that was in the background behind and above them, that gave the 1 minute countdown clock that they cannot see. Once that 1 minute clock goes off, then they are given a buzzer to hit their buttons, or a sound to hit their buttons. The last person to hit their button is the person eliminated. So the first person eliminated from the contest was Kiera, aka Spork. And for those that are asking what a spork is, that's a fork and a spoon in one. So it's a fork and a spoon that are one. Okay, so you see where I'm going with that? Okay, so that's a name that I did not create. It was created by a couple of the ladies here and gentlemen that have been in the chat. Spork is the name that has been given by them. But Kiera, the non-binary Kiera, not Kiki, she was the first eliminated. They were the first eliminated. God damn it. Bri, stop that. Anyway, Miss Elementary, what's going on? I see everybody in here. What's going on? Let's see. Debbie Bernfeld, what's up, girl? How are you? Gabe is back. Zeta, what's up? Liz G, what's up? Great to see you, Liz. Wonderful to see you. Miss Elementary, of course, as always. AB, what's up? Bender. Woo! Bender. Alright, Bender. Yeah, sporks are cool. I like sporks.
Damien and Sam.
Alright. So,
who is going to be the next HOH?
If I was to have my my choice on who is going to be the next HOH, I would choose Dane, please. Oh boy, if Damien becomes HOH, oh, you know who he's going after. I would imagine that he would be going after Adam and Chelsea. That would be my guess. Is that he would go after Adam and Chelsea, not Adam and Sam. Because if one of them got off the block, he could just put Sam up as a replacement. Because Sam hasn't proven to be worth shit in these comps. Chelsea has won an HOH. Adam has won two. Or no, he's won an HOH and a power of veto. He won 2 of the first 3 contests out there. Although he was around the middle part of the eliminated in this HOH. There were 4 people eliminated before we went to the live show kicked off an hour ago, a little over an hour ago. The feeds went down for that period, which of course is understandable. Canada does have to have something left for themselves, where they have to keep it a little bit, because if this thing had ended before the episode ended, it would have been like, well, why even bother watching Sunday's episode, But even though you guys up in Canada get this thing for free, and we don't have to, Jesus Christ, here in America we have to pay for it. We have to pay $7-8 a month for CBS All Access, and we get the live feeds, but we also get all that CBS library of stuff. But the sad part is I already own all 13 seasons of Dallas and all 13 seasons of Hawaii 5-0 and all that other shit. Now I can watch it electronically. Well, okay, great. But no, you guys in Canada have it great. You got medical care for free. You got Big Brother for free. Shit. You got leafy greens up there. They're not free, but at least you can smoke them freely. Still no clock coming up. Now, something that was important that was said by Arisa Cox during the episode was that the clock would be timed anywhere between 1 minute and 1 hour in a separation between eliminations. So that last elimination we just saw a few moments ago, or that I just reported to you of Cory going out, we could have any time between now and another 55 minutes from now have another timer come up. So this contest could theoretically last up to 2 more hours, but I doubt it will. It's probably going to be somewhere around an hour, because there's only going to be 2 more buzzes in left, and there are 3 more people left. So, Sam, Damien, and Dane are all left up there for HOH. This is a comp called Buzzkilled. If you're just joining us, the rules are simple. Anywhere between every minute to every hour, or somewhere in between, a 1-minute clock will come up behind and above the house guests. They do not see this buzzer. It starts as a countdown for 1 minute so that those of us at home watching will see when the buzz is coming up. But they cannot see that. They do not know. They do not know when it's coming. They don't know when the countdown starts. They don't know any of that. So they just simply get a sign, and then they just have to hit the button. And whoever's the last gets eliminated. So Anthony's out, Adam's out, Mark's out. All of the pretty boys except for Dane are out. Chelsea couldn't play. She was the outgoing HOH. Kiera was the first to be removed. That's the non-binary Kiera. They were eliminated first, as was shown on the episode. Eddie was the next to follow. Anthony was shortly after that. There were 3 or 4 people that were down by the time that the live episode aired, and then since then, Mark, Adam went away, Kiki went away, Esty went away. Esty actually was gone 4th. She 3rd or 4th? She was either 3rd out or 4th out. Her and Anthony. So it was they first, Eddie 2nd, I believe Anthony 3rd, then Esty 4th. And then after that, we don't know the order, but Mark, Adam, Kiki, Cory Cory was the most recent to be eliminated. So the other 3 I just mentioned, then Cory, and now we're down to last, as I said before, Dane, Damien, and Sam. No clock yet, still showing the Buzzkill logo up above. And, let's see. Yeah, Kailyn's speech was actually pretty good. The going around giving the hand slap and giving you all $100,000. Or I'm taking $100,000 from all of you, giving it to these assholes. She didn't say these assholes, but she's pretty much saying it. I mean, here's the thing though, with Kailyn, she's talking about being real. She went in there saying she was 29 and she had no children. So, okay. And you go in that house, you went in, now you said you were 42. Now on an average every day, I would say she probably would be 42. Look 42, maybe a little younger. And in her interview with Ika, she could have maybe pushed for 35. Maybe. But she said, no, I'm going to go in there between 29 and 32. Haven't picked a date. Haven't picked a year yet. I'm figuring, yep, she's going to go in at 29. Sure as fuck, she did. She said she went in at 29. Now, I'm sorry. If you were 29, you would have had to have given birth to 15 children by then to look like that. I'm sorry. And I'm not saying body. I'm just saying just face, strain, aging, boom, period. I mean, birthing takes a lot out of you. I'm sure. I don't know if it takes years off your life, but I mean, it adds strain, it adds stress. She said egregiously lied about her birth date. It's just bad. And then she's saying to them, "Oh, all right, now I'll be real with you." Oh, okay, because you're on the way out 10-0, you're going to be real? Okay. And then she's shaming, well, I'm not here for a showmance. Well, that's because you're married. Okay. Don't begrudge people that are having a showmance just because you ain't getting any in the house. And then I'm not here to whatever, and I'm not here to be a beauty pageant queen. Okay, well, okay. Now that's just a little shot at Chelsea, because Chelsea has a beauty pageant background. Nobody said this was a beauty contest. Chelsea wasn't saying it was a beauty contest. So you're just twisting her past, which she didn't come out and tell the people in the house. But, I don't know. Everybody keeps lies and secrets in there in the house, and that's part of it. That's part of the game. Still no clock timer yet. Everybody's still patiently waiting to see what's going on. They're just waiting there at their podiums, waiting it out. Some of the house guests are out there watching on the bench or seating area that's to the left of when you're facing the stage, when you're facing the group of them out there. They're off set to the left off camera. And let's see here. No, Adam is gone from there, Sarah. Yeah, AB. Yeah, that was one of the worst strategies you could ever have going in there. I don't know who she thinks she's fooling. Really. You've got to be like uber vain to really think you're going to pass off as a 29-year-old when you're 42. Unless you're Cindy Crawford. Come on. Or Julia Roberts maybe when she was 42. She could pass for 29. Yeah, sure. Right. Maybe. But come on. I don't know. I don't want to be hating on Mama K. She's out 10-0, so it's like... But who knows? There could be a buyback. Why not? Right? We haven't been given an indication that there is a buyback, but we haven't been given an indication that there won't be. By the way, for those who have not watched the episode and wish to know this, the Canadian vote... we got a 1-minute timer coming up. The Canadian vote for who got access to Leon's Lounge went to who I said it would go to. Damien. Damien got access to Leon's Lounge again. He had to do some little secret shit to find it. And he got to view a couple of video clips of a couple of people. He got to view Sam, and he got to view, trying to remember now. But he got to view a couple people, 2 people at his choice, who we wanted to watch secret stuff on. Down to less than 30 seconds on the timer. 25. So again, Damien, Sam, and Dane are all up there. Dane's been leaning against his podium, kind of like just stretching his back out, but almost the whole time. 10.
My tailbone.
He says his tailbone hurts. So okay, that would make sense why he's like that. 4, 3, 2, 1. Damien is out. Damien is out. Dane and Sam remain. Thanks, Zeta.
Good job.
What are you trying to beat me to the... Would you like to host, Zeta? Would you like to host? Zeta, you malaka. Would you like to host? Ah. Oh. Zeta, you didn't answer my my text earlier, by the way. Please send a text with the answer to that question. There was a question I sent you. I just need it in the not in the chat, but on my phone. If you can send me the answer to that question, please. Zeta is a cool moderator. She's a cool moderator. Cool moderator. Yeah, we'll get Sade to do a remix. We'll just call it Cool Moderator, and yeah, we'll get Sade to do that. Why not? Let me look now. Okay. You go look now. I'll take care of hosting the show. She's like, I can just hear her now. Fuck you, Bri. And by the way, it's still fucking me up that at 7:30 and shit here, it's like bright outside and shit. There's like a ball of fire up in the air, and 7:30 it's like still up there, and I don't know what the fuck it is. And I don't like it. It's very unsettling. It's usually dark by that time, and this ball of fire keeps going up in the sky in the morning too, and it's bothering the shit out of me. Usually it's nice and dark outside, and there's this big ball of silvery shit that's up there. Looks like it's made of cheese. Actually, I heard it was made of cheese. I saw a cow jump over the motherfucker one night. I was like, damn. Anyway, sorry. Sidetrack. We still got 2 people in. Sam and Dane. The Great Dane. Could he be great? Again. Could Dane... Guess who that is?
Reminder, guys, there are still 2 have cards still in the house. Yep.
That is not the correct answer, Zeta. Zeta. Zeta, you're disturbing the show by not answering this question. I need an answer.
You got one, Cory?
No, there's only one.
Are you going to just make me guess?
She said they said there's 9.
There's 2.
They said 9. Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
All right, so everybody, Zeta is holding the channel hostage right now. Zeta is holding the channel hostage, and she will not answer my question.
HOH and 2 have not.
Zeta must give me an answer before I continue with any further commentary on
No, I know.
this episode.
I don't know.
I'll let you guys listen. Oh! Oh! Okay, you got it. Zeta was very helpful there. Thank you, Zeta. Love you. She's like, love you too, you malaka. I spy with my little eye. That's what Canada says. So they don't want us to hear some shit that's apparently very uncouth. I don't know. You better not be doing that during a fucking timing when they're blasting somebody out of that motherfucker, because then I'll be pissed. You don't want a pissed guy here, a pissed fan of your new Canadian game, of the Canadian game. This is stupid. So, by the way, Zeta did answer the question, so therefore she's not holding the channel captive any longer. The siege is over.
You got it. There's a video from you.
What?
Video from who?
Mom.
Yeah.
Oh.
I sound like a deranged money.
My sister.
A deranged money.
Or my dad.
With monkey signs. Oh, you do sound like a deranged monkey. Actually, that's a poo-flinging monkey, actually. That's a specific kind of monkey that throws its own poop. Well, don't most monkeys throw their own poop? Maybe they do. No, see, now she's hitting me. Now you're hitting me!
The deal I tried to strike out, the guy went home.
Of course.
You guys wanted to stop putting your hands on the thing and get the putt.
That is a deranged monkey. You're welcome.
Pretty sure you're allowed to use your teeth. Foot wedge, buddy.
Oh, the visual? Oh, no problems. I aim to please. I try to do what I can to give you guys, mental imagery, that can be interesting and informative. Monkeys do throw their poop. Actually, if you go YouTube, a lot of times on YouTube, you'll have videos of just monkeys throwing their shit. Or doing other things, which I won't discuss now. Anyway, we have 2 people left on this comp. Dane and Sam.
Ooh.
Now, Sam will have her own bathtub and shower. Will she use them? If she's HOH. If she's HOH, that bed will be put to use. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, you can count. Oh, it's true. It's true. It will happen. That bed will be put to use. There will be stains. There will be lice. There will be cooties. There will be a need for that UV lighting to see where the stains are on the bed after the week is over to make sure that they change the sheets. Everything. I'm just saying, it's all going to need to be taken care of. They need to first. After that, if she gets that HOH, they're going to need to fumigate the motherfucker after she's out. They're going to need to put sulfur bombs in there. They're going to need to burn out the cavity of that room, like they used to with lepers back in the day when they were put in caves. They burned the cave out so that they would burn out any of the bad shit. They'll probably give it a full-on nuclear scrub shower. Or they'll just say, Sam, we won't let you in until you wash your ass. And then she just goes, okay. More visuals, LOL. That's right. Sarah, you said that made your dog go crazy? What, the chimpanzee? Oh, I bet. Yeah. Makes my cats go nuts. They're like, what the fuck is that? That's not a cat. What is that? What is that? No cat I ever heard of. They're like, is there a 5th one around here? They're like, fuck me. 4 is enough. Same. Now why the house guests are so quiet is beyond me. I suppose when it gets right down to it here, we're down to the final 2 people. And this has been a 2.5+ hour, 2.5 hour plus HOH comp endurance. I mean, provided it's just standing. But Dane said that his tailbone is hurting right now from standing up. So he must have a bad back or something. He has been leaning like at a 45-degree angle against the podium pretty much most of the comp. But that did not stop him from running away from his podium for about 5 seconds. 5 solid seconds so that he could shove an entire watermelon in his face? I think cantaloupe maybe? I don't know. Whatever it was, he shoved something gigantic into his face. And he enjoyed it, whatever it was. I think it was fruit or something, but some of that Simply Fresh shit. I don't know. He ate the $10,000 worth of Simply Fresh groceries right in that one run. Alright, so they're not really saying much. They're not saying shit, actually. I don't see any clock coming up. Of course, there's going to be a shitload of talk after they're done with this thing. But we're going to get to see when that timer comes up. I'm anxiously awaiting it, because I honestly, truthfully, I'm rooting for Dane here. I think most of you guys would be too. You know, I did say early on in the game, I like Samantha. You know, now I don't like Samantha. She doesn't wash her butt. She doesn't wash her hair. She doesn't wash anything. I mean, she brushes her teeth. Alright, so you can kiss her, but you have to hold your nose to smell the rest of her. Like, fuck. I mean, you'd say the same about any man, too. There are men in there that probably smell funky. Dane, Zeta will point out to you that Dane is nasty. He's the nasty man on the men's side, probably. Adam would probably be right there because he's got his hands in his mouth all over Sam all day long, even though he tells her she smells. So he apparently doesn't mind. Well, the guy works in oil fields and shit, so he gets dirty. He doesn't care. Dane, I mean, I don't know what's up with Dane. I know he scratches his ass through his in his pants. He doesn't like scratch his ass while on the outside of his pants. He just scratches on the inside, which means you need to wash yourself, dude. If you're gonna reach onto the inside of your pants to scratch yourself, you got a problem.
There goes Bird again.
Just saying.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Aw, boo.
I thought it was pizza. Oh, what did he stuffed in his face? That could very well have been. I don't know. It could very well have been a pizza. I don't know. It looked like it was large. Whatever it was stuffing the whole one side of his face as if he had like a grapefruit-sized tumor on it. Or another head growing out of his face or something. But we're still waiting for this last buzz to come up. No clock.
Well,
Nothing
no
yet.
time.
The 10-0 vote really wasn't a shocker, though, was it? Oh, no problems, Debbie. Welcome back. By the way, what I'm just going to do here, folks, if you don't mind. Excuse me while I take a drink so rudely in front of you. But you know I always have this shit with me, so... You know, I got to drink. The host has to drink occasionally, right? And the host also has to keep his head straight. So hold on just a moment. You know what it is. Say hi to the new hat. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Look at that hat. Ooh, that's sexy or what?
Sorry.
Look at this hat, too.
Smashed a bunch, I heard
That's
that.
a sexy. That's
Sorry,
a
Dad.
sexy hat. Isn't that sexy?
Here you
That's
go.
a dead sexy hat. Shirts match the same color. Oh, come on. Now you're putting us on a PowerPoint presentation again. Oh, do the hokey pokey my ass. You assholes. Pissed at you too, dumbass. Alright, we're back. Still no countdown timer or climber. Fog rolling into our area right now, so please travel safely if you're driving through. It's that polar vortex to the north of us hitting the warm air of the area right now where we are, and that's what's causing a fog to roll in. And may I present your host? Heather! Hey, Heather, what's up? Heather, glad to hear you got your shirt from me today. Very glad to hear that. And thank you for tweeting that. I appreciate that a lot.
Okay, houseguest. The house is now off limits, which means that the last two have cards are out of play. Oh.
Before having content.
How is my four? Please.
Cory,
No, what am I supposed to do?
Yep, that camel is the host with the most right there. He has been really awesome. Toe, he has been great in letting us borrow this channel, his channel. I mean, I made it for him, but he was going to post just his own like little shows and things about himself. But he said, "No, boss, I'm not ready yet." So he goes, "You go ahead and just use my channel. It's ready for streaming." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." Like I told you, he just wanted a couple of extra assurances, which of course I would have given him anyway, just for I mean, just tell me what you want, kid. I'll make it happen for you. He just says, "No, just make sure I have a nice, comfy spot that's clean. No cat hair, no cats around me. Done, done." I go, "Anything else I can do for you?" He goes, "Nah, maybe a lady two-humped camel." I'm like, "Okay." I said, "Does it have to be two humps?" He's like, "Nah." He goes, "I can always give her an extra hump if I need to." I said, "Well said, my man. Well said." So we did a high two. Well, in his case, it was a high two because it was toes. So we did the camel toe high five, which is like this. Smack like that. See, actually, we do it right here. See, we went the high two. All right here. And Dane and Sam are still up. Now, you know what's funny? Usually with something like this in the American game, you'd have the rest of the house talking a bit, chitter-chattering, you know, a little bit. Way too polite. They're Canadian people. They're very polite. And I know I know that I sound like I'm joking when I say this shit. But I legit feel that Canadian people are overall a much more pleasant, polite people than the US. Absolutely. No doubt. And especially since they got the legalized recreational weed. Fuck, the whole country. Damn, man. You guys are awesome. Wonky did admit to me. She goes, if I didn't have the to worry about, you know, the tenure that I have and in my job and all this other stuff, she goes, we'd be moving. And of course we would be. But so I told you guys, Canada, talk to JT, talk to your boss there, JT, Monsieur Trudeau. Please tell him bonjour for me. And tell Monsieur Trudeau that he might want to start thinking about building a wall on his side to keep us out. Just saying. Come on already, get that clock going. Get that clock up there. You know what's funny, AB? I saw that you said Ica. I almost read that as IKEA. I don't know why, but I almost read it as IKEA. I saw Ica, and I'm like, IKEA. IKEA? Are they a sponsor too? Um, yeah, for anybody that's hitting the like, thank you very much. By the way, hit the share too. I forgot to hit the share. You should too. Um, so I just did it anyway. I know tonight's going to be, oh, well, Zeta, you must have a little bit faster feed than me, because I don't see the countdown clock yet. But I'm gonna re-kick it. Let's see, restart it. Watch the thing go. Oh, Dane got it! Dane got it! Dane got it! Yes!
You're okay. You're okay. You're okay, kid.
He telling her she's okay. She ain't okay. She ain't okay. She ain't okay. She ain't okay. Dane, Don't say that. She ain't okay. Dane is your new HOH, everyone. Dane is your new head of household. Your new ho. HOH. Ho. Ho! Okay, now they're going to feeds down for a second. They're going to the PowerPoint, telling us to do the hokey pokey. God, get rid of that hokey pokey. I'd rather say they say that than the electric slide. Fuck the electric slide. I can't stand that shit. Here's a little nugget of knowledge about me. Did you know, of course you didn't, that I purposely slipped our DJ an extra $20 on the night of our reception, wedding reception, at the party. I tipped our fucking DJ, who I was already paying good money. We were paying good money, but I tipped him an extra $20 to purposely not play the electric slide. He abided by the dude on that one. Well, Dane has always looked threatening to the house just because of the fact that he's a hockey player, missing 3 teeth, and is built like an action figure. That doesn't help. And he's won 2 HOHs on top of it. So, Jimmy, what's up? How you doing, man? Welcome. Jimmy, I can't tell. Is your logo is that a your avatar is your logo there? Is that a soccer shield for I'm trying to tell. Is that like a Leicester City or is that? I'm trying to tell. It's so small on the screen, I can't tell. It might not even be related to that, but I'm just wondering. We are waiting for the feed to come back. I'm relinking it again just to make sure, but this is common in the US that as soon as an HOH is over, those first few minutes as they come back inside, where they're probably doing what they would call post-production, where the first them hugging it out, and Chelsea saying, well, congratulations, Dane, you are the new head of household, and she gives him the key and all of that stuff, so it's all done officially. So they're probably saving that right now for the cameras, for the episode that will air, and we won't get to see that per se exactly. So they take a little bit away from us, but not much. We know that now that Dane has won HOH. This is his second HOH of the season. He's the first person to pull off that so far. We've had 4 HOHs. He's been HOH twice. So Chelsea and Adam being the other 2. So actually, this is Dane's second HOH in 3 weeks. So he had to sit out last week's HOH because he was the outgoing then. Now he wins on his first opportunity back in. That definitely does put a mark on him. Oh, sorry you've been ill, Jimmy. Sorry about that. Oh, Newcastle. I knew it looked familiar. All right. I thought it was from the BPL, but I was just trying to make sure. I didn't know if it was Leicester City or if it was. I saw the colors and I saw the logo, so I was kind of like, yeah. All right, cool. That's awesome. Got to give respect to Newcastle. Yeah, look at this. Look at all the ladies looking out for Jimmy. Look at this. Um, but Liz, you know what? The funny thing is though, there was no rule in that saying you had to stay at your podium. That's the thing though. I see what you're saying, but he went back and shoved a whole pizza in his mouth in 5 seconds and came back and he won it. I mean, goddamn. I mean, just saying. Sam is heartbroken. She is heartbroken right now. Chelsea and Kiera are trying to make her feel better, but Sam is crying. And Adam is there now. Kiera and Chelsea are both trying to just hold her and hug her and pet her and call her George. But it's as if she's already saying her goodbyes to go out the door.
I don't even.
So yeah, this is.
Yeah, man. That was hard.
Like the Sam Cooke song for the last James Bond movie. The writing is on the wall.
You did so good, Dane. You killed it.
You have not.
Yeah, that's amazing. Like that too.
I almost fucking already ate. And you reminded me, and I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job. Holy shit, that was hard.
Oh yeah, Sam knows Dane's going for it, but he said, "You're okay. You're
I'm proud of you.
Oh, now Dane's saying, "I'm proud of you."
It's hard for me, like someone like me to focus. So.
I can't believe it's you and me, two least focused people.
I know.
I think you saw the whole power too.
Yeah. Thank you. That means a lot.
Oh yeah, Liz, I get it about that. I get you. I mean, I know Dane is going to be one of those folks that people either just like or just really don't like. You're either going to love him or you're just going to not love him at all. Yeah, the only thing I've been kind of wondering about is the hygiene on Dane. That's the only thing I've been wondering about that doesn't sit so well with me. The hygiene ain't so great. At least it seems that way.
Nice one.
I mean it though.
Sure. Appreciate it, man. Love you, buddy. Love you.
Love you. And thank you.
Scratch my back next week.
I will. You know I got you.
Just to let you folks know, by the way, I'll take this moment, self-indulgent moment, if you'll bear with me. We did get hats and we did get shirts in. As you can tell, I'm wearing this is a one of one. This one is not for sale, god damn it. This one is not for sale. This one is I had this one. I had to have 12 hats made to make an order. At bare minimum. So I said, okay, well, I'll get a bucket hat. And then because the guy said, well, I'll let you mix and match one extra if it's just a one. I said, I just want one of these for me. He's like, yeah, okay. So I had a hat made for Kim, and I'm proud to show this off for everybody, but Kim will be getting this in the mail, probably be sending it to her on Saturday. This is Kim's Big Brother Bride Championship hat for the draft that I told her she would get this. It's a one of one Baltimore Ravens colors for her. But we do have the brand new Big Brother Bride hats. And there are 7 of these available. And they are a little pricey because there's a limit of 7. So the price was increased for me a bit to have them made. But for those that are interested, they are $30. That does include shipping. And that's within the U.S. It does have a Velcro back on here, So it's not the snapback that, you know, breaks or chips out over time. Very comfortable, very lightweight. Really, really nice stitch, and the color is awesome. And then we got brand new gray shirts. So there are shirts, and those are $20. That includes shipping. So $20 for the hats, $30 for the hats, $20 for the shirts. If you get them together, it's the same $50, one thing, boom, there you go. It's all there for you. That's within the U.S. If you are in Canada, please add $5 for shipping. The shirts are in sizes of medium to 3X. If you're getting a 2X or 3X, they are $2.50 additional for that size. But otherwise, it's $20 flat for the shirts, $30 flat for the hats. Once they're gone, they're gone. So our Cash App and PayPal links are above on the screen. And then also you'll see them here in the chat. Thank you, Zeta. Yeah, Kim has seen it already. I showed her today when she was on our earlier episode, when she was watching earlier. So, yep. So the links there are there for you guys, and once they are sold, they are gone. But I will keep you up to date on the amount of them that are left as we go along. And let's go back to the conversation in the house. Thank you for your indulgence.
I was drenched, I was just hovering. I was like, this is so dumb. Right when you started fixing the doors, I was like, hey, they're not gonna buzzer it when she's fixing doors.
Yeah.
So I just
Exactly.
started,
I was even focused then because they might do it. I was like, they might fuck around.
To think that to think that you would feel safe, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's I'll get my shoes. Yeah, maybe see if we can get changed. If not.
Well, congrats.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Congrats.
Yeah, thanks guys. Appreciate it.
Oh wow, Jimmy! I'm okay. Cool. Thank you for doing that, and thank you, Heather, for putting that out there. And thank you for all that are sharing. I put out a share too. I put out a tweet for both of our shows earlier, for this one and the one earlier today. But then I did put a teaser up on Big Brother Bry about 20 minutes before this show started at the top of the hour. So hopefully you're getting your notifications. Please make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the like, and share. All of that is very important to both channels, both Toe the Camel and Big Brother Bry. So please feel free to hit those things, and we greatly appreciate it. Sarah, I'm guessing to start with, I have a feeling that Dane to start with might put Chelsea up. But maybe, well, no, maybe not. He might put Chelsea up as a pawn, or Sam up as a pawn, telling her she's the pawn.
I'm so sad when you didn't get
But
mad.
it's going to be interesting because there might be some real interesting conversations tonight between Dane and the Pretty Boys, namely
There was a
Dane and Adam,
tower,
because
and it was just under the TV, and people were like, "There's a spider! There's a spider!"
he's been telling Adam, we need to get you straight, and we need to get this situation under control.
And people being like,
So-
"Spider that it would
I
fuck
was
you
like,
up."
I'm being tested. I knew that. I saw it.
It's going to really be interesting, very interesting.
But like,
The
my
Pretty
whole
Boys
life,
may
the
not be
hardest
so
thing I've
pretty
ever
after
had to do
this
was
week.
focus.
Well, you were
my
fucking
life.
laser focused in that. Like I've never seen that. For how long was that? Hours.
I don't know.
You did honestly, you did such a good job, and thank God you're not a have-not.
Yeah.
Debbie, thank you very much.
Yeah, that hurt.
Debbie has just purchased a hat and shirt. So thank you very much. I have got that, and
It's gonna be fine.
we will be sending that to you. We'll leave our city on Saturday. So we will mail it out Saturday, and then you should have it sometime next week, hopefully. Thank you very much. Just got that notification.
I can't believe I have that.
I was thinking of you.
I know you
I
were.
telling other people
I
not
heard
to
it. I
do.
knew what was happening. I knew you were waiting to see what was happening with me before, because there was 2 cards here and you didn't go for it. I know. What is happening? What's happening in this game? Why is it testing us so much?
I think you're really good. Like, the way I see it, says you're safe. Get out someone else, not us. We both get to compete. Just get as close as you can with him this week.
So Adam's trying to say to get as close to Dane as she can this week.
We've been good, Chelsea. We've been good with him all week.
I know.
We really have. We've been good with him all week. And he was like, "Why are you looking at us?" He's like, "You're good." I really want Kiki this year.
I know.
He's not gonna do that. I know he's not.
No.
He's gonna fuck Kiera.
Right now this is Sam, Chelsea, and Adam all upstairs in the bathroom
Who else is he?
Also, having Dane in trouble.
talking about Dane and maybe who he would put up.
I kept him like, "Go away, you're good." I kept him like, "You're good, you're good, you're good, you're good."
Actually, better than him because then it makes it look way more powerful, and then next week it's a bigger target.
And I wouldn't have been able to play in the dub. Like, until it worked out a little bit, because now at least Dane feels like, I was that close, and then he's telling me that I'm good, right? Which then leaks out into this. We can get him to take out the floaters, and then we all go into.
Just changing channels here to see what we have going on elsewhere in the house, in case we're missing something else. Kiki is just like completely smothering Dane with a hug. Este's celebrating with him as well. Those 2 girls are safe as a motherfucker. Those 2 girls are safe as a motherfucker.
When you got wrong, right when I hit the buzzer, you get like 60 seconds. So right when I hit the buzzer, so I'm green and ran, got the pizza.
Are you hungry?
No.
When did this happen?
You got that because you repaired, yeah. So like I hit the button right when I saw it.
So in my head, I didn't see any
I
of
know
this.
you just walked by me and I was like fucking full mouth.
Dane talking about when he went and ran for the pizza.
Yeah, I'll get my room here.
And he was smart about it, actually, now that he mentions it. Because he did it right after, yeah, he's hugging big time on Kiki and Este, and they're all just loving this. They're in the pantry right now. They're all talking in the pantry, celebrating the win.
Do you want to share my food?
No, I'm okay.
And did he just slap her on the ass? Did he just give her a tap on the ass? I think he just did. And to Este, you go, boy. If she doesn't mind that, I mean, goddamn.
And I don't want to say anything about it.
I'd be like, I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not a girl there, but
Your mom?
Oh,
hey, if she's into
I'd be
it.
breaking my heart.
Oh.
No. Yeah, I know. Imagine.
Now everybody's starting to gather downstairs in the kitchen area.
I was like, man, that'd be more iconic than Aika.
Oh, that'd be something.
Just like,
I
would never, especially because she came second. Like,
yeah.
I would never do that to her. I wouldn't do that to anyone.
No.
Like, that'd be so ruthless. She was right there.
As soon as they said that in my ear, I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I knew that was gonna happen because there's no way that there's too many people.
Yeah.
No.
Eddie.
Eddie.
Daddy.
Eddie.
Daddy. Daddy. Thank you. I know. Okay,
Eddie's giving him a good hug.
Okay.
Just a nice little hug, just to
Yeah, shout out to
congratulate
Mama.
him. That's his showman's partner, by the way. Remember that? I'm,
so happy. If you're watching
No.
the Maki,
of course, that's a joke because they went to their BB prom together, where they all got dressed up that night. Probably about a few nights back when
I think I can get.
he asked Eddie to the BB prom.
Because they need you, in this outfit, right? Yeah. It's better not get changed. Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to do that with the camera. My leg hit the camera. Sorry.
You want me to help you prepare? You can sleep on the ground. Yeah, that was. Here. Well, because at first I was like, if I'm the last one up and she wins, I don't care. But if somehow I won and she's up, like, fuck. You ever heard the card, right?
Whoa.
Fuck.
Congrats.
Thanks. I don't know.
Still can't believe how fast you ate that pizza.
Jimmy, I know.
Can't believe that first one was
You're
gone.
right, Jimmy.
Gone.
In a second, not even.
I'm talking now, Jimmy. I'm agreeing with your thing here. Wonder how a short guy with no teeth can get someone like her. Yet I never could. I get what you're saying there, Jimmy. Yes, Kiera. By the way, last night or on a nightly basis. Now, for those in the know of the movie Sleeping with the Enemy, the Bridget Fonda, Jennifer Jason Leigh classic of the early 90s, I'm starting to see some resemblance here between Kiera and Chelsea with that whole thing. It looks a little unsettling because late at night she's crawling in bed and wants to be so close, and she's just hanging on her like a puppy dog. And I don't think Chelsea leads her on like in a sexual way, but I think Kiera is just gaining a very a great affinity for Chelsea. I think they are starting to feel a certain way about Chelsea, maybe or maybe not. I don't know. But Chelsea really hasn't been flirting that I've noticed, but
I'm happy having
I don't know. It's a weird situation. Very, very weird. Or at least, no, I shouldn't say weird. It's just, it's different. It's a little hard to understand. No, Zeta, you can certainly say that. I mean, that's certainly within the realm of reality.
He's like, I have it? He's like, this much. Yeah, I'll put a little bit on my sandwich. Thank you. You're welcome.
You know what, Robin?
Fucking Dana again. Holy.
You know what? I'll tell you something, Robin. I would agree with you.
Holy shit.
You bring up a good point, Robin. Now I'm just going with what Robin's saying here. You're basically, Robin was saying that Kiera should be removed for sexual harassment. If it was a guy, a man, doing those things, he would be talked to. And that probably would be the case, but you have to remember, too, it's kind of like the JC thing. You've got to know the crowd, and you have to know, like, there are sometimes really egregious breaks of proper behavior. Now, Kiera is doing less than a lot of other people have done. Kiera's given the back rubs and the back massage and the hugs and stuff. Now that's a little too touchy-feely, right? That's a little too touchy-feely. But I think that that's something that in their world they should be able as adults to handle that and say, Kiera's too clingy. Yeah, I agree. You know, or somebody saying something to her about it, them, saying something to them about it would be maybe the good idea. Now, I just swear I thought I saw Dane pat Esty on her ass as they were both heading out the door of the pantry together. Like he just gave her a little tush swat, like a very minor one. That crosses the line too. But she's not saying don't touch me like that. They're in bed at night doing their thing. Kiera's in bed with Chelsea, and Chelsea's the HOH, and she could say, I don't like that, don't do it. But does she do it? No. Why? Maybe she likes it. Maybe she doesn't like it and just doesn't want to hurt Kiera's feelings. Maybe she doesn't like it and just doesn't want to piss Kiera off in the game. So we have to kind of think about the people that are in the house and think about what their thought process is. Because us as outsiders, we look at it from the outside going, that's not normally acceptable behavior. But the difference is that these people are rooming together. They're living together. They've been now together for the better part of 3 weeks. And 24/7. So, I mean, they are really now entrenched with each other. I'm not saying that what Kiera is doing is right, wrong, or indifferent. I'm not saying what Dane is doing is right, wrong, or indifferent. But I've seen much more egregious behavior from the American players in the past, even from this past season. In the case of JC, that's more, I think, more egregious and more something that should be spoken to or spoken on. But that's just my opinion again. But here we go. We got Kiera and Sam in the pantry.
On my stomach's not.
Yeah.
Damien's there too.
I usually do like 8 or 9, honestly, but I like it icy.
Okay. How's Adam like it?
Yeah, Jimmy, I'm with you on that. Yeah, because of the game. Yeah.
Icy?
No, he doesn't like it as icy, but
Maybe 4?
he likes it to be able to like drink it. Was there like stuff?
Okay.
Is
I would say like 6 for her.
Are all of the
Graham?
pretzels and chips and everything pasta gone? That was in here.
I think they took them away when we all went on swap. They must have not put them back yet.
I just really wanted pretzel, guys, like in a cracker and cheese. Oh!
Can I take your battery?
There's some eat some cheese right there.
Yeah, but there's no crackers.
There's crackers right here.
Oh, yeah.
And hummus.
Her brain is at fried mode.
That was hard. Like,
There you go, babe.
Good point, Jimmy. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that was,
Yeah, and Zeta,
challenged me quite a bit.
I see what you mean. That can be perceived as leading on, sure. Because she's laying in the bed not complaining about it.
What I would suggest to you is take advantage of
If she turned to her and said,
while you're on swap.
it's giving me, or she could just say,
I'll take advantage of
I'm
your
really having a
Christian
hard time
family.
going to sleep.
Yeah, you really,
You know, she could say that to her and be a nice way of saying, get your fucking hands off me, you damn idiot. You horny person, you. Horny person, you. You horny person, you. Get your hands off me.
I just want to like.
You horny person, you. Where that came from, I don't know. All right. Why are there no chicken fingers? I don't know, Sam. Did you eat them already? What is that loudness? They're in the pantry and it sounds like they're in a fucking... or do they do the laundry in there too? What? What? Alright, I'm moving. Too much side noise in that room, so I'm going to go over to the blue bedroom. Blue pill! Alright, so we got Kiera, we got Dane,
Enjoy it.
we got...
Thank you. Yeah, I feel like these will be good, and then I'll put these over top. Yeah, there we go.
looks like Cory.
Oh, Sam mentioned something.
Yep. Oh, now it's just Cory and Dane.
I think it's next week, so I can't play in it. So I mean, if I get to save you this week,
So if you...
Right back.
I'll save you this week, and then somehow you can on HOH during the double.
Shit. Yeah.
You can trash my back too on that. That won't play right.
Yeah, so you definitely want people that you can...
Yeah.
And what I remember from last year, it's a lot of, like, speed and things like that.
Exactly, so yeah. So, I mean, we'll talk again, but yeah, if I, you know, if you and me are safe this week, or if I keep you safe this week, next week.
Totally.
Or not even, it won't even be next week, it'll be next Thursday, 2 people go home, right?
Next Thursday, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, because I feel like you have a pretty good chance of winning something here coming up. The time's coming.
Getting closer and closer.
I know. Today I thought it was gonna be you and me in the finals.
I just need to move my body all the time.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
That was a really hard challenge for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm happy I managed to help
Apparently,
out.
considering you
killed
didn't
it.
win.
Oh, you killed it.
So I'll leave this up here. I'll make my bed one.
Yeah, when it's
I don't know
open.
if it's open.
Yeah, it's not open, so let's go check it out.
Alright, so I'm gonna go make a slab shake.
Yeah. No.
Oh, a slop shake.
At least
Make
you're
me
a
one,
vegetarian,
please.
so, I mean,
Yeah, I'm not worried. Anyway.
yeah, thanks a lot, Cory. Yeah, we'll talk either
Congrats,
tonight or
buddy.
tomorrow. Yeah, thanks a lot.
Why do you
Really
need
appreciate
slop
that.
shake?
just,
Why can't you just have the fucking
Keep your ears out. for
shit
the
the fucking the fucking nutrient shakes and shit, the whey protein shakes?
Oh.
Why do you have to make a slop shake? Ew, fuck me dead. That fucking slop tastes like ass. I've still got that shit upstairs to make more. If anybody wants a slop recipe, I can fucking send you the goods.
Mm-hmm.
You want to try slop? Good way to make you regular, I'll fucking say that much.
Got this thing.
Fucking bind your ass up for a week, too.
I got this hoodie.
Yeah.
Then after that, it's like fucking colon blow. God damn.
I got compression socks that go all the way up to my knees.
Hashtag colon blow.
And then I'll put these on over top of them.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. What is that? Yeah.
Another pair of socks.
No, I was saying, what is that? But I know what that is.
I don't know who's on slop yet, Sarah.
The hoodie I'm wearing.
Dane, you're gonna shower?
No, I'm just kidding. My shit on.
What kind of question is that?
Can Cory
Dane,
have that
shower
towel?
what?
Yeah, how that towel, Cory?
Dane's just getting changed under his sheets. Either that or he's rubbing one out. I don't know.
Towel.
He's
Yeah.
very busy under those sheets right now.
And I'll go snag you some more towels.
Okay.
I would suggest sleeping with your head up against the wall. Don't sleep in the middle like how we did in the first couple
What
nights.
do you mean? Oh, yeah.
What?
I would suggest
Yeah.
you sleep without your head up your ass.
Sleep with your pillow. You'll walk into the room like this. Okay? You'll walk in. Here's the door, the have-not room, and there's a wall like this. Wall, and then you got the 3 chairs.
Yep.
We were sleeping 1, 2, 3. Sleep this way, so your pillow's against the top, so it doesn't slide because it's slippery, cold concrete floor.
Okay.
So if you have your pillow up against the thing, it won't slide and you won't move.
Okay.
Wow. Sounds like you've done this a couple times, eh?
Painful few days.
Okay.
But you're a warrior, stronger than me.
Am
With this kind of stuff, yeah.
Oh, I need to wipe my face. That was my
Okay. So they get Wendy's, yes. They do get Wendy's. And they are used to eating squirrel.
I brought a toque.
They are?
You won't get it.
Oh, it's not that cold in there?
No.
No.
It's just not really.
Wendy's,
uncomfortable.
Wendy's and squirrels combined would be very, yeah. Does it make, imagine the Baconator with squirrel meat?
Well, I'll take her down.
Okay.
Yep, that's it. The Asiago mushroom squirrel meat burger. Right now at Wendy's.
Hey, boy.
See you down there. Coming down right away.
Oh, man, Anthony is such a tall dude. I always confuse him with Adam. I don't know why. Whenever they're wearing hoodies, they're both like equally tall, it seems. Anthony looked outside the blue bedroom door to see if there was anybody nearby, and then he just, like, started charging at Dane. And then Dane, like, just jumped up on him like Sam would jump on Adam, and he's like, let's fucking go! Just the two of them celebrating like motherfuckers.
Are you dumb? Fucking girl sitting there all focused. You think you're fucking with Dane?
I like I started smiling. You're dying.
Man, I've never seen Anthony so animated. That is so fucking awesome. That is so cool. That's funny as shit. He's like, let's fucking go!
You should have heard Adam's like, yo, he's like, she's gonna win. She's got this. She's gonna win. Yeah. Yo, win.
Jimmy, he might still be. He might just be waiting. He might just be waiting.
Whatever, man. Yeah, sure. Adam is so in love with her. It is just...
Kiera backdoor Sam.
That's what I was thinking right away.
Kiera backdoor Sam. The most iconic move in Big Brother history.
Oh. So the plan is maybe to have Kiera backdoor Sam. That's what they're just talking about now. Or they're saying that, or somehow that have Sam backdoored. So I guess his early thought now is to backdoor Sam, which doesn't surprise me at all. That should be the way he should be thinking, at least in my opinion at this point, just simply because she is the one piece in this house that could break up the Pretty Boys alliance. You notice that Dane has kept his two girls enough to the side that they're just kind of the entourage and not the vocal, ardent, in there kind of thing. So they're there just as his cheerleaders, his entourage, his valets, whatever you want to fucking call them. And damn, Dane is here for a fucking reason.
So fucking sick, bro.
Oh man,
Yo,
man is good.
You have to wait. And strike fear. You have to tell everyone honestly. I don't even want to think about it the next couple of days. I'm gonna sit, relax.
See, Jimmy, though, I see what you're saying, Jimmy, about him being a musclehead in BB and winning it.
I want to sit for strike fear, and then near the end.
Adam will come for Dane if they do that, but then it'll be just a matter of mano a mano at that point. I would think.
Yada 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 yada.
And Adam would take out Esty as revenge. That is very true, or Kiki, but mainly Esty would be the first target, and she's a much more likable individual overall in the house, which overall in the long term makes her more likable to win the game. Social game has been fine. I mean, so that is possible. Let's see here. Yeah, Adam has been a sissy boy all week. Right, exactly. And he'll be a lost puppy without Sam. He might be, but he might get his goddamn head back in the game and more on the whole team aspect of things. Maybe he won't. But what else does he have to go to? If he really has no one else in the house other than Chelsea. So if he loses Sam, is he going to just go with a two-person alliance? And is Chelsea going to go along with that? Or, I don't know. I just think, yep, here comes more hugs coming in.
With your farts?
Yeah.
No, I thought they were fucking
This is
hilarious.
Kiki that's coming in right
I
now.
can't wait till I start farting. I was like, uh-oh.
No, the worst thing for me was when everything was quiet.
Oh, Devin? Yeah, the Rock.
When
The guy that
happens,
looks like the Rock, yeah.
I don't, like, I get weird. I don't like it.
Yeah, you're like me. That's why.
Yeah.
Because he's laughing and giggles, like, I'm like all for it.
I think though that Dane is the exception. I think he might be a little bit smarter than the average musclehead. And he tells us he's dumb. The people that tell you they're dumb are probably not as dumb as they think they are, or that they say they are. They're either underestimating themselves or they're just fucking lying. Unless they're picking their nose and they coming at you going, "Oh, I don't think so, I'm very smart." You know, then I might believe them if they're saying it that way, right? And they're picking their ass and their nose at the same time and then eating whatever's off of either finger. I mean, I don't know. But I'm just saying, that you could tell, then that's a dumbass. Just because the guy's missing 3 teeth and he pops them in and out whenever he wants. And that he's got muscles and he plays hockey. You know, doesn't really necessarily mean he's a dumbass. He just says he's dumb. I haven't seen one thing to indicate to me, in the sense of, like, discussions, conversations, words, vocabulary, proper use of English. I have not seen one sign of Dane being a dummy. Just saying. He thinks about strategy. He thinks about what's right and wrong in the game in the sense of what's going to hurt the team. So, think about those things. He's got those things already here. If he's already got that aspect of it here, what else does he have? That's what I'm trying to say. Maybe he won't be able to do the memory comps. Maybe he won't be able to do puzzle comps. Who knows? And that's what sometimes makes a champion, is if you can get a puzzle. You could arguably say Josh Martinez won Big Brother 19 because he won a putt-putt comp, right? You could arguably say that he won because he won an HOH on a putt-putt comp. Anthony and Dane still all excited and Kiki also is just like that. Zeta, I agree. Sam is a bigger threat than Adam. She is a smarter cookie. Adam might be the beastie guy in the comps that can, go out and win shit, but I think overall she is a bigger threat in the long term. I could laugh about it, Jimmy, but the thing is I didn't watch it. I need to just find the bits and pieces that involve Big Brother people and just watch that, because that's all I'd want to watch for. I don't give a fuck as to who these other people are in these other shows. I don't give a rat's ass. I just want to see the Big Brother people compete. Minus Cody. Minus anybody named Cody. Minus Dominique, no, not Dominique. Davon. Don't need to see Davon. Morgan. Who else played? Josh. I'll watch Josh. I don't mind Josh.
Hey, no, you went from have-not to having your own bed, dude.
I can't stand Cody Calafiore. Fuck him.
Oh, you had a pizza too.
Yeah. Fuck him.
Yeah. Pizza. I had 2 pizzas. 2 pizzas. And a W. I know. I couldn't believe I won after that. I know. Oh, wow. Woo. Mama K. Mama K. Shout out to Mama K. Oh my gosh. Mama K pumped for us. I know. That's so... She blessed me with a win. I know.
Oh, the Nolan twins. Yeah, they are awesome. I like them.
I know.
I know they were on, yeah. Morgan Willett, the champion of OTT, was on recently, I think. That was awesome that OTT got a shout out there. I loved that OTT got some recognition. That was awesome that Morgan got on that show. I really liked that. Fuck Paulie. Fuck Paulie. I'm not Cody Calafiore. I'm sorry, Cody. Cody was the good guy. Paulie's the asshole. Sorry, Cody. Cody Calafiore, A plus individual. Number 2 on season 17. Great dude. Cody Calafiore, good man. Your brother, he sucks ass. I'm just saying, I hope that doesn't disrespect you, but it disrespects him because he's a prick. And I know you guys aren't even watching, so you won't give a shit. But I'm just saying, Paulie, piece of shit. Done.
On the button. Yeah.
This is Sam and Kiera talking in the pantry here. I'm going to shut my hole for a minute.
Yeah.
I'm going to suck my beverage.
Yeah.
Suck my beverage. Okay. Hashtag suck my beverage.
You're going to want to play in that double. I say that to him. I want him to do this one. I thought you had it. You were so much more focused. Wasn't I? I was so impressed. I thought. I was so impressed. I couldn't watch. My heart was racing. I had such bad anxiety the whole time. I was pretending to be tired so nobody would see me. Going like this. And I was like, man, that was crazy. I'm like coming off of like a hangover. Do you want tea also?
No. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be okay.
Oh my god.
Another hug.
Dude, that was so crazy.
Sam and Dane hugging again.
Unmentally focused people.
Right? Oh my god, the squirrels.
Yeah,
Two squirrels.
Squirrels. Uh-oh, they're going to eat them.
Trying to bullshit with her. And then
Watch out, don't eat those squirrels.
I'm just gonna let her be. I don't want to get dangers thrown at me here.
Ah, damn it.
Like anything was joking about my retainer. Like,
The damn thing's empty.
You laughed so much.
I needed to.
Reload.
You saw me in the ball thing. Like I had to do that.
And I knew that was your take. And I saw you lean over and I was like, I should lean.
Yeah.
And then I was like, no,
You feel
that's like a
uncomfortable.
tailbone.
Yeah.
And I was like, no,
Yeah, I was trying to
I
pump
wanted
it.
to be able to go here.
Yeah. I was just like, and like,
Here.
how like, man, I was like hovering that button. And like sometimes when I freaked out, I was like hovering it, and then I touch it. I was like, fuck.
Oh man, by the end of it, my hand was on it.
Yeah.
Legit.
Oh yeah,
Legit.
yeah.
Honestly.
That's fine. Yeah.
Like,
I was like, damn. I was just like, what the fuck?
Because every time my fingers would cramp, kind of.
I don't holding it above.
So after I was like, I'm just gonna lay my fingers
Yeah.
on it. It didn't, obviously didn't benefit.
No, it's alright.
but
No, it's all good. Yeah, it was. That was a fun one. It was a little long, a little boring.
It was a little boring, but I'm glad to meet you.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's cool. Yeah, but I literally would sick to my stomach when I saw.
Dude,
Yeah.
I know you know that I can win this
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I get to cover.
Yeah.
And everything.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Whatever else you do, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need a cigarette. That's what.
Well, that would be ideal for me too. Oh, right, you guys can't go out later.
Not yet.
Even though I feel like that just takes 2 seconds to take down.
I think
we got a brand new blender.
Yeah.
Brand new. Is it different?
I'm not even hungry after eating that pizza. Okay, I had such an advantage to that. I literally had a 3-step to pizza compared to where you and Mark are standing.
I know.
And so that's why I was like, if there's money, I might even fucking go and run and look for it.
Right?
Like,
I was like, how does he have pizza? I was like,
the first one you should have saw, Sam.
like, this guy.
The first one I ran and literally grabbed the whole pizza, shoved the whole thing in my mouth, and ran back.
All right, so it was a whole pizza he put in his face. Motherfucker, I told you. He was squirreled out, chipmunked out, big time. The whole left side of his face
I'm proud of you.
was filled.
Very proud of you.
He must have stretch marks on the side of his face now from that shit. Cause I'm telling you, when he ate that, it was like birth in reverse.
I don't know. They did last time.
It was like birth in reverse. That's all it was.
Woo!
That pizza baby just went right back in.
What
Just
happened
went,
to you there? It was a quick one? It was a buzz it and then buzz it again, right?
I was like really fucking focused. I was just
I know you
staring at it. I
I
wasn't.
knew that one was gonna be.
he's like, I know you were.
It's been long.
And he's like, yeah, because I was watching him beat your ass.
He's talking. He laughing because this one
Yeah.
was the one that.
I almost lost on the one Anthony lost on. I was looking at the pizza and he was too. I was just like, when I heard it. Oh, then he just like.
Oh, good night, Debbie. We'll see you later, dear.
Two pizzas, man.
It was like, you know,
Thanks for being here.
inhaling food, like the
And thank you very much for your purchase. We'll make sure those that hat and shirt are sent out to you on Saturday.
good.
Wait till you see it.
This show is the only moment of doing hilarious things, and I swear to God.
The first one? First one, I literally inhaled. The second one?
Oh,
it was-
Yankee. Yankee. I got something to show you. I gotta put them on mute for just a moment since Yankee's here. Yankee, good evening. I hope you've had a good day. Gonna show you something here. So that you're aware as a mod of what to be putting in the chat. These, the Big Brother Bry hats. They are now available. We have a total of 6 left. They are $30. That includes shipping. And that's within the U.S. We also have brand new gray Big Brother Bry shirts. Yay, gray ones. So these are 20. So whatever size you're getting, they're $20 per shirt. We do have XLs in both gray and black. And those are 20. So $20 for a shirt, black or silver in gray, that we have them in that color. The hats are all gray, and those are $30. So $20 for shirt, $30 for a hat, shipping's included, and that's within the U.S. If you're getting a 2X or 3X shirt, please add $2.50 extra per shirt on that. And Canadian orders is an extra $5 shipping. Just want to make sure everybody knows all about that. So Yankee, I didn't get a chance to talk to you earlier today, so now you're up to date. Yeah, they are nice. And how you like my hat? How you like that, huh? You like this? But you knew about that one. I told you about that one, Yankee. You knew about that one. Cool, Jim. Thanks. Cool. Oh, hey, Kimmy. What's up? There's Andy E. What's up, Andy? And if I didn't say hello earlier, Robin, what's up? Yep, and then Yankee, we also have our Cash App link too that's on the screen. So you may just want to make a note of that as well for copying and pasting and all that. Yep. I did promise Yankee a hat already. Yankee's been my longtime mod here. I'd say overall she probably has she has seniority. So you know she definitely I told her that when I had the hats made that I was going to be sending her one. So Yankee is getting a hat from me, no charge. It's the least I can do for her, considering, you know, all the mod work she's been doing and stuff like that. And by the way, Kim, you know, some of you may notice, I'm just going to say this now, just get it out of the way, because it might be an elephant in the room, but if you're noticing, Kim is not a mod right now. That is no issue I'm having, there's no issue with Kim. Everything's fine. Kim just wanted to have a little bit less on her plate. She does have a lot of stuff going on at home. She's got the kids, mommy life, and all that stuff. So, I mean, it's completely understandable. But, Kim, I'm going to be sending you an extra shirt along with your purple hat that I showed you earlier. So, that shirt is also as a thank you. It's not going to be one of the gray ones. I'll be sending you an extra one of the black shirts that I have, but at least you'll have an extra one of the original style shirts that, you know, it might be good for Dylan, I don't know, or not sure. It might fit Dylan just right, I don't know. So, figure I'll let you know that I was going to do that, though. No problem, Yank. Yeah. Let's see here. You know what, Jimmy? You're right, and that it says a lot. You know, Kim has been a very responsible mod, and she's been a great mod. And you know, if the time comes that Kim, you know, wants to be a mod again, and if I have a spot available, and everything is situated just right, you know, I would not hesitate to bring her back as a mod. Absolutely. So let that be known. No problems with Kim. Everything is great. She's been awesome for me. She's been doing a good job here as a mod. She just needs time for her. So, Zeta and Yankee are holding down the fort great. Wonky's keeping an eye out from up in the booth. She's the sky judge, if you will. So, yeah, it's all good. That's very true. That's very true, Jim. That's very true. If you're asking to be a mod, you're asking. I mean, there's a difference between asking and being offered. A very big difference. But anyway, let me get back to what's going on here. If you guys have questions about the shirts, the hats, the pricing, anything like that, how the shipping works, any of that stuff, you can always hit me up by email, which is up above, colonelangusbb@gmail.com, colonelangusbb@gmail.com. And so yeah, if you have any questions about them, and they, by the way, the shirts are 100% bumhole. I mean that means cotton in German.
Yeah.
They did last
Pre-shrunk.
Thursday. It is my first one.
Pre-shrunk. And pre-wash.
It
Pre-wash,
feels
pre-shrunk.
pretty late. Is it pretty late?
It feels late, but I don't think it feels.
Probably not.
I don't think it's that late. I think that.
Actually, you know what? It might be like 9. It might be like 9, 10.
3 hours, only?
Is it
3.5?
I don't even know if it was that long.
3 hours.
Okay, by the time I
There's
finished
some
pizza,
hour.
it was just over an hour.
Kim, quick recap, Kim, is that
Yeah.
Mama
It was
K,
over an hour though, because
Mama K went home by a 10-0 vote. So no matter what voodoo or crystal ball she looked into, did she find a way out? She's going home after admitting her 42-year-old age and 4 children, plus one that's adopted or whatever, adopted or something. Anyway, she admitted that she had her first child at 18. Not that that's a scandalous thing or anything. It's not. Yeah, she went home 10-0. She tried to out Adam and Sam as the people that are going to win the money. And she went home pretty much sourpussed. She didn't put a curse on the house or anything like Maki. But we had the HOH comp, which Dane won. Dane is your HOH again. Or as they say in Canada, again. And so he's the HOH now. Second tour of duty for that. And it was a comp where the house guest were on a buzzer at a podium, and anywhere in increments of between 1 minute and 1 hour, there would be a 1 minute countdown clock that would come up behind them and above them that they could not see. So the timer was put up there for the public to see that was watching the comp, but they had no indication of when that buzzer was going to go off. When the buzzer goes off, they all have to hit their buzzer. The last person to hit their buzzer when they respond is knocked out of the comp. So little bit by little bit, over a period of over just about 3 hours, they were eliminated, and it got down to Dane and Samantha. And Dane beat Samantha in the final buzzer beater. And it was called Buzzkilled. That was the name of the event. So Dane has got HOH. He's been celebrating with various individuals. He's been celebrating with Adam. He's been celebrating with Anthony. He's been celebrating with Kiera, Kiki, Sam. I mean, everybody. He's been celebrating with pretty much everybody other than Damien. He even celebrated just a little bit with Eddie, just kind of he got a hug. But I mean, full-on celebrations he had with just about everybody except for Eddie, Damien, Kiera, and that's the non-binary they, or you guys call her Spork. Call them Spork. You know what it is. And why are we stuck? I didn't pause. Alright, let's go here. Let's go to channel 1.
Boys are strong. Boys are strong. And we were like, I'm gonna win this one, you're next one. That's it, man. I'm starting like that cover of bases too is how fucking you're gonna go.
Hey Molly, what's up, buddy? Nice, Jimmy, nice. I like that. Why are you guys not talking on here? I'm having some problems here on this, so folks. Please bear with me. Having a little trouble getting the feed up on this right now. Changing channels to see if we have a little different luck.
I want something that is very inclusive.
Alright, so we went to channel 3 and 4. We got Sam and Adam up in the bathroom.
It's like, you're gonna keep your word, right? He's like, yeah, I will. He's like, but like, you're gonna make, like, he wants to make a deal. No, he's like, if I, like, I want Estes too. He's like, if I want to keep you, if I want to keep you safe, he's like, if next week. And I was like, I'm in the same position you were, man. I was like, I don't want her to go home right now. He's like, yeah, well, I don't want Estes to go home either. We can still get home with Kiki. Split that up. Yeah. And I said that. I was like, sure, like, whatever. And he's like, but he said that you gotta go to him and make that deal. And I said, no, not tonight, but I just talked to him and I was like, man, like, she's good at competitions. Like, we can
he was that like the two of those girls aren't doing nothing. And, like we need her on our side. So I was like, just please don't fucking back door.
Did you say that?
I did.
Did you say I'm not going to?
No, he said no, sure, whatever. He's like just next week you guys gotta promise me that Estie's not coming home.
Okay.
He didn't say nothing. I'm like, Kiki.
Okay. I can make that promise.
I can make that promise too.
My butt looks good and cheese
Okay,
too.
so
What looks amazing?
that's what Adam is saying, is that he apparently
Well, like-
said with Dane, and I didn't
like, I
catch the
only
conversation. Must have been on a different channel at the time.
About this week. I never promised him nothing about next week.
But
the week after.
he was
Like,
saying
big
that, you know, if
couple
we
weeks
could keep Sam safe, we'll promise to keep Kiki and Esty safe the next week.
Down the fuck.
And he was like, that's fair. So then who does he put as his target? Who does he put as his target? Does that mean that he just goes after Damien again?
A week with you.
I know. I'm not.
Could be.
And then probably another one after that.
Does he go after Chelsea? I think they were on decent terms, so I don't think so.
Don't tell Chelsea that.
Does he go after Kiera?
Just stay with us, because I don't know what he's gonna do. He might go after
He might.
I really don't.
But he might use her as the
And I
pawn.
don't want to be the one to
And
give her
then
information.
I still think
He'll end
he's
up
going to
with
end up
50-50
backdooring Sam.
right?
Because if that veto is won by somebody
No.
who he wants
They both go.
to control it,
I think it's good.
then he could just say, go ahead and use it. I'll backdoor Sam.
Of course.
And most people would be behind that.
Immediately striking deals.
I think most people would be with that.
Like we did it with Damien, right?
All of the
feel
pretty
like
boys
it-
would
I
with
feel
it.
like if they
Well,
won, he
two
would've
of the
kept the
other two pretty boys would be with him. So there's 2 votes. He only need 5.
Damien.
So,
Why?
but we'll see. Plenty of time. We'll see who. Well, first we'll see who he puts up for noms. Then we'll see if there's any sort of bullshit that's going on this week. Any special shit.
Yeah,
I don't think
just
there
had
is.
the camera thing down, and every time I see it roll around,
Although Dane
At
seemed
first
to
I was-
think
at
that there
first-
might
at
be a
first I was
double
joking
coming up
around,
next
but
week.
then I was just like this.
But I don't believe
I had it
I
all-
don't believe we were told anything about a double, were we? I don't remember that.
I
'Cause
just,
usually they tell us a week in
Stop
advance,
asking.
at least in the U.S. on those things.
I was like, in my head, I was
Dane was just seeming to think that might be a distinct
Don't fuck with people.
possibility.
I knew you were, but
I couldn't keep it going though. Okay.
people that were messing with people were gonna mess with their own.
Yeah, but I stopped after. So I really got in
serious.
the zone after.
Someone said something. I think someone said about how serious I was, and that you started not to stop making fun of people. Where's your studio set?
Yeah.
Right there. Where? In Adam's arm. Oh. Okay. Only because he's gonna use it as part of his bed. Okay. Okay. Are you gonna wear it?
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I can wear it, but
Would
it's
you wear
okay.
it tomorrow?
Can I give you another hoodie?
Can we swap out a hoodie?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe.
This is good. Just gotta figure out what
Was there a girl line being made by her?
what?
By Chelsea?
Zeta, you know what? You might have a point there about that bathroom thing.
No, but apparently there was like a.
I think they do just naturally go to the
Apparently it was chatter.
to the ladies' room. I
Sometimes
just
they make us
believe
go,
that would be the case.
Oh, probably.
For
yeah, we are. And,
probably obvious reasons.
So I think
Just saying. I don't
guaranteed.
think they are going to stand over a urinal.
Even thicker one.
Even thicker. I gave you my
Or-
thickest hoodie that I own
Thanks,
here in the house.
Never mind.
So nice.
Not going there.
Oh. And that's yours?
Yeah, I'm gonna check
Hey,
it out.
Margot, what's up?
Where's my
Margot
key?
T.
There's a
Tawana, what's up? New shirt and hat? Yeah, Tawana, that's right. We got 6 of these puppies left right here. Big Brother Bry hats.
So it smells like you.
Yeah.
So that's the hat. Velcro back here instead of the snapback, so you don't have to worry about it getting chipped up and broken, all that plastic and shit. Comfy. And
Don't scare people on the stairs. Where are you going? Mark. See? Can I have some lasagna later? I don't know if
and there's the
I'll eat
shirts.
any, but I'll wander around. Okay. You gotta wear my
So that's what we got. The shirts are 20, the hats are 30. And 2X and 3X sizes are an extra $2.50 on the shirts. And extra shipping to Canada is $5 per order. Meaning, so if you got a shirt and a hat, just add $5 to the total. And
really good.
that's taken care of there. So yeah, there you go. Yankee puts the links up, or Zeta puts the links up occasionally in the chat. Actually, Yankee just did. Thank you very much. And shipping price is included with that, but with the exception of the extra $5 if you're going with Canadian shipping. That's it. And that would just be a one-time fee for, even if you're getting the 2 objects, just $5 extra for the 2. Now, they did put me on a PowerPoint presentation for now, so we got to do the hokey pokey, everybody. I know the last time I did the hokey pokey was like in gym class in elementary school. I'm fucking serious. Yeah, that was back in the day. I don't know if they still teach. They still teach kids how to do polka dancing, or not polka. What is it? Shit. No, square dancing. Square dancing. The fuck? Why do they teach? Well, I suppose they teach you that to learn like hand-eye coordination or some shit. Social interaction too. At the same time, it's like, you remember you'd have to go and dance with the girl you thought had cooties and shit, and you're like, no. Yeah. But I'm just buying time while these guys are on their little here saying "I spy with my little eye," and I'll say "fuck you." I'll show you a little eye. Fucking gets angry and never mind. Behave yourself, bride. Behave. I know, Toe. I know. Toe's over there grunting. So that's what stuffed camels sound like when they're angry. Everything's classified right now. Everything's classified. It's all classified information. We're on lockdown. We can't even get into the archive. We can't even get into anything here. Motherfuckers put us on fucking moratorium here for like, I don't know, somebody's saying fart or something in the house, and they need to say, watch your language. The Spork, LOL. They did ballroom dancing with Jacker last year. Oh, Jake? Ballroom dancing? What the fuck? They're teaching the Viennese waltz in, like, elementary school? What the hell is this? Jesus Christ. I mean, I thought square dancing was weird, but now they're teaching ballroom dancing? Fuck me dead. Jesus. We're still spying with a little eye here, and it's all classified, but things are going to be revealed to us when the feeds are back on. Yeah. I'd like to see what should be revealed right now, but you fuckers are just saying something must be too rude for Canada to see. Either that or they're giving him his HOH room, but usually we could get to see that. Then again, maybe not. I would think he'd be getting his HOH room pretty soon. They have been back for a while. It's been over an hour, and it's been about an hour and a half since they finished at least an hour since they finished the HOH. About an hour and a half, probably. So the time should be pretty close to the time when they get the HOH room for him. Come on. Check and feed 3 to see if we've got action there. That sometimes brings it back. Come on. Oh, that's classified too? Fuck you. Oh, well. Oh, now we're coming back? Nope. Oh, we love you, but the house guests need some space right now? They need space? Fuck you. Ugh, pricks. My God, you guys are going crazy with the sporkage in here. Spork, 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 spork. That sounds like, you know what? If I just go and look through this chat, and I would swear the Swedish chef was in this motherfucking chat. All I hear is sporky, spork, 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 and spork, and spork, and spork, and spork, and spork. Spork and sporky, sporky, spork, spork. I'm waiting for the Swedish chef to come through and do his... Just saying. Spork sounds like a word that the Swedish chef would say. You know, like he would say, that would be his word for shit. He'd be like, spork! Spork! Oh, spork! You know, just saying. His curse word for shit is it's like spork. Spork! Spork, 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 spork. Spork! What'd you stub your toe? Oh, get greasy. Spork! Just saying. I don't know. I see active people on all 4 channels on the bottom, but it keeps going to everything being classified. So I'm really not liking that. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You want to give me a feed. You want to give me a real live feed. No, you don't, do you? All right. That's fine. Fine. Thank you, Yankee. That's very nice. So yeah, here we are. It's 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock on the Pacific. So welcome to everybody that's here. Now we're getting teased again with a black screen, and it goes back to a PowerPoint. We're just getting this PowerPoint now for no apparent reason. Oh, it looks like he might be getting that HOH room. Maybe. Because it looks like feed 3. No, maybe not. No. I'm looking at the cameras at the bottom of the screen, and they seem to be adjusting with the time. But the main screen, whichever one I click on, they're all going to the PowerPoints bullshit. You know, of we are spying with our eye, and you're spying me, and I'm spying you, and let's do the spy together, and do the hokey pokey, and that's classified. Yep, that's classified. He got to see 2 people's secrets, more secrets of 2 people. Sam was one, and that he chose, and Mark. Yes, thank you, Zeta. And it was lame info. That's correct. It was very lame info. So it was really a very kind of a shitty thing, and then he still wanted his blood veto, but he couldn't have it. He still wanted that blood veto, and they wouldn't let him have it. So I don't know if they're just dick teasing him with that. That's just like, you can't have this. No, you can't have this. You might have this, but you may not have this. I don't know. And so they're messing with him. They're messing with him. Not fair. It's not fair to that poor bastard. You're in that house and you you got this knowledge of shit and all this other stuff that you saw, and that Canada loves you enough that they voted you in there twice. That he's got to love the fact that Canada's voted him into that room twice. I mean, the first time it was sight unseen. They're like, hey, this dude, he's going to go in there. You get to vote. All right, let's go with the hockey player. Okay. I'm kind of surprised they didn't go with somebody different. I really am, but does it surprise me that a male was picked? No, because most of the crowd that watches Big Brother typically, at least here in the U.S., seems to be female, about 60%, possibly more. So they would generally go for the hunky guy that they think they see. I don't know. He seems to be, though, the most down-to-earth dude of, like, all of them. Like really level-headed, plain... And I don't mean plain in a bad way, but just a simple dude. And not simple in a bad way, either. I mean, I know if I say plain and simple, but he is kind of vanilla. You know, he's just kind of average. But that's what, you know, some girls love that. Average, yet... He's that hockey dude, and he's got the tats. He's got enough of a little silent edge on him that I suppose ladies might like. I don't know. I don't know what you girls go for. You tell me. Right, Zeta. Yep, exactly. Mama K did tell that. Yep. Mama K she just let that all out. Sporksy, huh? Sporksy? Sporksy. Sporksy. Or I would say Kyra. Kyra, but yeah, Sporksy is good. Even though nobody out here, outside of this room, will know what spork is. Everybody be like, spork? You mean that thing you get at KFC with everything you buy? No, not that. You notice that's the utensil of choice at KFC is the spork? Legit. Try finding a goddamn spoon. Well, okay, you can find a spoon. Try finding a fork. You won't find a fork. Sarah Kinder says, Damien is a dreamboat. Well, there we go. That's why Canada voted. That's why the ladies voted the way they did. He's a dreamboat. I mean, he has only an eyebrow and a half, but okay. Actually, he has two full eyebrows. It's just that one of them, he crunches up his brow just a little bit, so it's like when it crunches it under, so it looks like the inner part of his brow is gone, but it isn't. It's just like sunk in underneath his like orbital bone. But this part sticks out up here at the top. So it looks like he's got 1.5 eyebrows. And I'm like, what the fuck? Did you just shave half your eyebrow off? And then they go and they show him in another angle and it's straight on. And you're looking at him and you're like, oh, wow, dude, you got that funky thing where you do that with your eyebrow and it's like down here. It's like he gives the people's eyebrow without even having to flinch. You know, he's like The Rock with the... But not. It's only half an eyebrow. It's like a reverse people's eyebrow. Sarah with the Kenny Mayne Sports Center version report on Anthony. Now this is the way Kenny Mayne would read it on Sports Center. Anthony is cute. He's huge. It's like Kenny Mayne on Sports Center, and he's talking about a guy who's 7'5", and he goes, he plays basketball and he's tall. Yes, he does, and he is. He's tall, and he just points. It's like Captain Obvious. It's like, yes. Um, Anthony's cute. He's huge. Um, he tried to eat up all the pizza? Yeah. Before Dane, well, Dane, Jesus Christ, whatever was left, Dane got it, because Dane shoved that whole motherfucker in his head. Um, oh, AB, um, no. I'm not using that term. Um, not using that term. No, spork, I'll talk about spork. I'm not using the other term. So yeah, we're still on, our, like, embargo, I guess. There's an embargo. I don't know what the Trump administration did, but Canada's saying, no, Bri, you can't watch us right now. And it's not me. It's just them saying that there's nothing to show us. It's all classified shit right now. Yeah, it's all classified. I just changed it to another channel, and it's all doing the same thing. Fuck. They telling us that they love us, but the house guests need some space. We'll make up when the feeds are back. Oh, we'll make up then, huh? Oh, so you want us to be pissed in the meantime? Oh, that's how this relationship works, huh? Is that how it works? Okay. All right, I got you. Now we know where things are. I know how it goes, Canada. I know. I'm not, you know what? And for those of you that are in Canada, I am not using global or the folks there as a representation of all of Canada. I'm just finding issue with their production. And even though they're saying that you're not allowed to talk about them, I'm talking about production up there. So, welcome. Jimmy, good night, sir. Thank you for... Hey, it's not a matter of letting you hang out. Thank you for being here, dude. I appreciate it. You're awesome for hanging. I appreciate it. You make it a regular habit, if you would. We'd love to have you. Yes, and make sure you get better, feel better. Well, thank you. You're awesome, man. Thanks. And go Newcastle. So, yeah, wondering why we're having such a lengthy downtime here. Don't know. So anyway, let's see what else here. Kim, you're saying Dane's in the final three, huh? I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, although let's put it this way. He has to keep playing the right kind of game. Keep playing the game he's playing now, but don't win as much. You know what I mean? I mean, you may need to, it might be nice for him to win an HOH in a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks from now, you know, when he really needs one. Right now, he did not need that HOH. And if you're putting a target on yourself by... But I know, see, it came down to the fact that if Sam had won it, Sam was going to go after Esty and Kiki or Dane. And Dane knew that he had to win it for that fact. So that's why he stayed in there. That's why he did it. Otherwise, if it was somebody else that was up against him, he probably would not have had as much of a problem with letting somebody else have it. Not that he would have necessarily given up or just given somebody that, but he wouldn't have had the need to feel the need to be as pushed to win it. Because I think there was a whole ton of relief on his face when he won that. If it was somebody else that was, if it was one of his girls, he'd be fine. If it was Chelsea, if it was Mark, if it was Anthony, if it was pretty much anybody, they would have been fine unless it was Adam or Sam. And, he had to do what he had to do. So him winning a second HOH is going to possibly make him an even larger target because he now seems to be a comp beast, and likable. And he's got two girlfriends in the house. It's not, he doesn't have two girlfriends in the house. He doesn't even really have one. Esty is pretty much like, whew, she wants him, he wants her, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But Kiki wouldn't mind being the occasional tag in third. I really think, or just tag in for three-way dance, if you know what I mean. But we'll see how his HOH goes this week. He's got the bedroom, so he's got plenty of room in that bed. And they may need to just keep the cameras outside of the HOH room for a while. Maybe that's what's going on right now. Maybe he's got a full-on pants-down party going on in the HOH now. I don't know. What the fuck are they doing so long here? What's going on? I think so. Oh, AB? Yeah, she likes Dane. Oh, she likes Dane. Big time. Yeah, the late night is when the good plotting goes on in the U.S., Sarah, but the only thing that goes on in the BB house in Canada, it seems, at night is cop a feel. It's a lot of, messing around under the covers and a little smoochy and a little strokey and a little of this, a little of that. It says they are really strict with the wake up and bedtime. Have you heard the rooster wake up to... Oh, wake up. Oh. They are very good, but they're very polite about the bedtimes, too, though. They're like, good night, house guests. Sleep well. And that's basically like at 12:45 telling them, go the fuck to sleep. And usually they'll be like, good morning, house guests. Or whatever, and usually it's some like, oh, it's a beautiful day or some shit. I'm like, okay, yeah. Sure. Because these fuckers would be up until 3 or 4 in the morning, you know it. They would be just like me, up 3, 4 in the morning. They don't give a fuck. They're just hanging, chilling, doing whatever they want. Their asses be in that hot tub, maybe. Real late. I'll give the Canadians credit. They're using that hot tub, and it's out there, and it's cold and shit. That's awesome. Zeta being all grossed out about that shit. Alright, so with the feeds down for right now, I am going to take a break. I do need to take a break for a bit. I may come back once we get some more action going on. If I see more action occurring, then I'll come back. Let's see here. So just to give you guys an update, just kind of an outgoing update on how things are standing. Mama K, evicted by a 10-0 vote. She exposed herself, not in the physical sense, but just in the sense that she was 42, had 4 kids, and another one that's on the side, like not a side order of a child, but you know what I'm saying, like an adopted kid or something, or one from another marriage or some shit. So she got like 5 kids, and she called out Adam and Sarah as being the people that were going to own the game, and they were manipulating everybody. She only really gave Damien a hug on her way out, And that was pretty much it. Damien came across now. He's been up for nomination for eviction twice. He has won safety by a total of 23-0 on votes. He has not had one vote against him. 23-0. Do you understand? No, 22, 23. What the fuck was it? 21. No, it's 21. 21-0 he's had. 21-0. 11-10. Wow. Canada's voted him into the special room twice, and he's been safe from eviction by a total vote of 21-0 in 2 times. Is that something we have to watch out for? I think maybe we do. Wow. The quiet assassin. Maybe. But anyway, folks, I'm signing out for now. I may be back later on. I may not. But your new HOH is Dane. He beat Sam in an endurance comp. Basically a hit the buzzer comp, elimination style. And after about 3 hours, 2.5 to 3 hours total, Dane won the HOH and now controls the house. So, with that, Yankee, if you could put the links up one more time for the new shirts and hats, I would appreciate it. If I'm not back tonight, we will be back tomorrow at our normal time of 9:30. Or I'm sorry. I gotta stop saying my time first. Because half the population of the country lives in the Eastern time zone. So I have to understand this. So, we'll be back at our normal time tomorrow night, 10:30 Eastern time. Again, normal time, 10:30 Eastern time, 9:30 Central, 7:30 West Coast. So 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central, 7:30 West Coast. Makes a song out of it. Yeah, that's it. So, until tonight or tomorrow, this is me. Peace, love, and we'll see you later.